And good evening once again, everybody. Welcome into the last of our AFC Wildcard playoff rounds here in the first round of our second season of the Binding of Isaac Racing League. We flip this on over. We've got an interesting one set up here. On the left, the number 6 seed, TheLogcat, will be facing his opponent, the number 3 seed, NYVideoGameFreak, on the right-hand side. NYVideoGameFreak, with that higher seed, gets to choose the rules here, and as you may notice, we're using Cain. So no starting bombs, at least you get a key out of it. 2 starting hearts, you get the luck foot off the bat. So again, nothing but good or neutral pills, you don't see what they are. But we also get to add in a couple extra rules here. We're going through Shale in this race, so a best 2 out of 3, you have to kill the devil to get a point on the bottom of the screen. We'll reset both racers at that point back to the beginning. Extra rules added on here. Normal BOILeR items are almost all banned, so Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, and the Shovel are all banned. The D6, the Toothpicks, and the Bible can now all be picked up. You replace the Bible in there with a ban on Pageant Boy. So let's see those no crowns in chat if you guys would. Because yes, it's actually banned in this race and can be rerolled if you're lucky enough to find a D6. Which brings us to the remainder of the rules. Normal BOILeR glitch rules apply. You have to take a risk with a glitch to be able to use it. The toothpicks, again, can be picked up. The dice can be used only on the banned items listed, so we've listed those out already. Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, Shovel, and No Crown, so Pageant Boy. Those can all be re-rolled. The real trick to this now, if you enter a Devil Deal room, you have to reset. That includes the womb too. And again, we'll get all these listed out in chat here. They're off and racing. Best of luck to both of these guys. You win, you're moving on. You lose, you're going home. So TheLogcat starting off with a little bit of a defensive run here. Oh my, an offensive on the right. So the defense for TheLogcat is that Guardian Angel, a double speed orbital to block shots for him, and that'll also make any other orbital move at double speed. You notice he walked it into an enemy, did 7 contact damage with it. So he's off and running with, well, that's a nice little mix there of offense and defense, I guess, if you want to look at it that way. Freak picked himself up Tooth Shot, so he's going to every now and then fire out a tooth, which will be a damage one. There it is. We'll fire out a tooth that multiplies the damage on your normal tiers. So every now and then you get a nice big damage up if it makes contact, and of course Monstro jumping right over it there. But going to pick up Jesus Juice, so that is mismarked. Damage up, believe it or not, and range up on it. And Freak's going to go check his curse room. Woohoo. Kind of risking it there, so Guppy's head showing up. At least he gets a nice space use item out of this, down to half a heart, filling it back up here with that 1 red heart. And he'll move on. 1 of 3 Guppy pieces. Every room, that's going to spawn some attack flies, as you're seeing right there, and recharge as soon as he kills these enemies off. TheLogcat got a little bit of range with those mom's heals, and again, he's onto his second floor, already finding his boss fight, as did NYVideoGameFreak on the right side, so we're both cruising along here. Yep, correct. Any of the Devil Deal items are fine anytime you come across them, except for the Shovel. Trick to that is, you can't go into Devil Deal, so curse rooms are fine, but Freak took a chance there because those red chests can actually teleport you into what is either a Devil Deal or God room on that floor. Took a bit of a risk, but I know VideoGameFreak well enough to know that he's set up where he's going to get God rooms, which, by his rules, are completely okay. And if somebody wants to explain it, you can actually kind of trigger it to know what type of rooms you're setting up for. So knowing him, that's exactly what he's done here to give himself that God room advantage. Hence why he took the risk, figuring it's probably going to be a God room, and at worst he resets 1 floor. So now Freak into his second item room, picked himself up the Scapular. If he gets down to half a red heart, once per room, that damage taken will get him a full blue soul heart, same as he just picked up there because of the Scapular spawn. Oh, let me get that linked out for you here. Again, if you guys want to see the race rules, there's 2 Imgur links for you on Spazbot. Click on both of those and you can see a picture layout of exactly what all's happening here in this race. It'll make it a lot easier to understand. And again, Freak gonna head right on into his boss fights here. So melting through Larry Jr. Again, those teeth doing a lot of damage, as do those flies from Guppy's head. So really, really good combination so far. And again, he'll be moving on down to his caves momentarily. TheLogcat's still on the search for that second item room. And speaking of those God rooms, look what showed up for Freak. He also gets the item box for 1 of everything. And gonna get a bombs or key pill to switch out 7 keys for bombs. Interesting. So he picks up Guardian Angel as well. Both racers now have it. Bloody Penny, if Freak picks up a coin, has a 33% chance of spawning. Oh wow, that's interesting. So that's got a 33% chance of spawning a red heart as he picks up a coin. Ah, there's a red chest TheLogcat wants no part of looking at. He's heading right back out of the curse room. That Joker card for Freak is a bit of a risk. I may just pop it right now to see. Because if he knows that he's going to get a God Room, at least it's safe then, but it's early enough on that the reset wouldn't exactly kill him that bad. Joker card would teleport him into either a Devil Deal or God Room, and that's kinda risky still, because remember, you go into a Devil Deal, it's a reset automatically with these rules. Yep, that's the home field advantage for racers. Whoever's on the right side during the playoffs here actually got to choose the rules and who they race as during the other race. That's their advantage for having the better regular season. And so far, it's been not exactly the advantage to the person making the rules, which is kind of funny. Oh, hi, Devil Deal, that LogCat wants no part of. That would have been a reset room. So he'll head down onto his caves. He also passed up the Cat of Nine Tails, which would have been a shot speed increase, meaning that they would have traveled faster on screen. Doesn't want any part of that either, though. A lot of our racers are not fond of that shot speed. First race tonight was Wiki 22 winning. Ooh, into a store. LogCat's actually got a pretty decent item in there in the Habit. Has no space use item to counter, or to use it along with, at the moment at least. But again, you see Daddy Longlegs, I haven't mentioned yet, is that Shadow stomping down on enemies, and thankfully if enemies walk into it, they still take damage. Another interesting space use item, that Necronomicon would be a one-time death card use, basically, so damaging everything in the room equally for somewhere around 40 damage. Pretty much one hits the room. Freak gonna leave it behind, though, because that every room usage of Guppy's head is far more useful for him at the moment. And he'll head right on over into his Caves 1 boss fight, keeping that lead going. Again, LogCat's still on the search for everything here, at least found his boss fight as well. And he's gonna head at least into his, no thanks, into that challenge room. Not gonna help him out much here. He wants that item room before his boss, so little, maybe not. He knows where Freak is, now he's heading into his boss fight. Decision made. So we're in the same room at the moment. A little bit more range up for VideoGameFreak. He's also got Mom's Heals now, and he'll be heading on down to his caves too, so slight time advantage on the right side at the moment. That is correct, Alpheus. Are Devil Room items allowed if found outside Devil Room? Yes, they are. Actually, Freak is holding on to one of them right now in Guppy's head. So yes, they are. It's just you can't go into a Devil Deal whatsoever. So if you get teleported in by a red chest, that's a reset automatically. It's just the rules that VideoGameFreak made. He's always set up where he gets God Rooms, and not like LogCat, where you wind up with so many Devil Deals. So again, LogCat can't go in that room to the top. He's gonna get some attack flies. Oh boy, he's found 3 telepills. So I wonder if he's gonna take one of the others with him. He actually might. Oh, and that Curse of Darkness, he also had no idea where he was. So he's got to clear out an extra room here. At least found his item room, if nothing else, did LogCat. So he's gonna get his item room here. Well, if he gets a key, that is. And LogCat not being very lucky here so far. Really use a key. Early Polaroid, at least he gets himself a trinket now. So if LogCat gets down to half a red heart remaining, he gets a 5-second damage shield where he's invincible. And again, he will still get another one to spawn at the end of Mom's Foot, but you only get 2 to spawn per run. So if you're going to the chest and you need to have that item, make sure to pick it up when it shows up the second time, otherwise you are screwed. So Log, knowing he's not going to get enough money here, doesn't want to look for a secret room on that Curse of Darkness, just going to go ahead and buy a bomb in the store, move right on along here. Yeah, you can't control it, but you can adjust it to your favor. Haku said it the best way right there. Oh, look at this, more telepills. LogCat gonna give this a shot again. Let's see where he winds up at. It's a little bit risky on Curse of Darkness floors, as you can see, because it's gonna give you a little bit of wasted time figuring out where he actually wound up. And again, Freak's already cleared out almost all of, well, actually all of what he does need to here in Escapes 2. He's found his item room and knows where his boss fight is. Log with that an extra immediate item room again, still no keys, so we're on the search for keys for LogCat. He's onto the caves too, just needs to find his boss fight. Oh my. So another really great item, and again, I'm not sure how that counters with, or how that actually interacts, I should say, with Two-Shot. I've never checked that. But Technology 1 on VideoGameFreak's side gives him a very nice laser for tears that go all the way across the screen. Taku, herb and a flurb. And it looks like it's just constant damage up on it, because that's a pretty big laser now compared to what it should be. It'd be hilarious. All of a sudden you just see a tooth that just turns into a gigantic tear, or a gigantic laser. Alright, LogCat finally into his item room. At least gets himself a space use item here. The Anarchist Cookbook's going to spawn random bombs throughout the room when he uses it. And again, not exactly useful against these turrets, so I'll hang on to it at least for the time being. Ooh, down to just the one red heart, though. And speaking of red hearts, we got a red heart container there with the health up for Freak with lunch. He also gets another god room. Again, these are perfectly okay. Heading in gets himself that free miter, so now 50% chance that any red heart spawn actually becomes a blue soul heart. And no, Bloody Penny does not interact with it like that. So Bloody Penny will still just spawn half red hearts no matter what. Same thing with Little Chat. Don't get blue hearts out of those, no matter what the case. Yeah, I actually have not tested that. I get the feeling Vendrith is literally testing this right now. Alright, LogCat's found himself a half Eternal Heart. That box of items, not what he was hoping for in the challenge room. The Eternal Heart may be good now. Ooh, he is going to take this. He wanted the health out of here. Oh. But again, LogCat just happened to cross into that damage when Monstro spawned. He was hoping to pick up that Soul Heart first. So loses half of it, but at least getting that health back that he needs. Again, does have that half Eternal Heart sitting in the next room, but if he finds a second or gets it onto the next floor, becomes another red heart container for him. But again, Freak working on his Depths 1 already here as he's melting on through Gluttony. And getting himself another health up out of that Soul Heart. Again, he can thank his miter for that as it turned it in from a red heart into a Soul Heart for him. Let's see, another Bombs or Key Pill, so LogCat's now got 8 keys. He's leaving behind Judas's Tongue, which is a trinket that would turn any Devil Deal that costs red hearts that he hasn't seen yet into a 1-heart Devil Deal. But again, we can't go into Devil Deal rooms with these rules that Freak made, so totally useless trinket right there. And again, thank the miter, another Soul Heart on Freak's side. There's that Bloody Penny enacting. Yeah, how useful. Alright, so a store showing up on Freak's side. Might as well check it, and this time it turns out very nicely. Winds up at the treasure map. So as soon as he walks out of this room, watch his map up at the top. Now you see every single room showing up. So knowing where he's headed now, we'll see an item room over at the... Well, okay, let me rephrase this. 3 more rooms to clear. We'll see the item room. And then we'll see the boss fight at the far left side, most likely here. He doesn't even have to worry about clearing this. Key for a heart? Absolutely. There's LogCat using that kind of risky at the moment, Anarchist Cookbook, but does a lot of damage against Gertie with it. Stays away from it. Still at half a red heart. Oh, but backed into that shot, so he's all the way back to the start. And Freak into his item room, as I was saying. Spelunker Hat's going to let him know on his mini-map when he comes across his secret or super secret rooms. It's going to actually play the audible jingle for him and show him on that mini-map where it's at. So picking up a golden key may be kind of useless, would give him infinite keys for the rest of this floor. LogCat gonna reset on Robo Baby, actually. So he's hoping for something with some form of damage up would be my guess with this new run. Oh, it definitely ain't GG yet. Believe me, I've seen crazy stuff happen in this game. Log gonna take that lard, so a little bit of speed down. You notice he's a pretty large and in-charge fella at the moment, but he does get those 2 extra heart containers, so he's at 4 now. He actually has more than BOILeR does. And again, Freak in his first boss fight here for the Depths, taking on Gish. He'll wind up with a follower, Little Gish, that's gonna shoot out tar tiers, kind of the same as you see with the tar on the ground here. That'll slow down the movement speed and actually the shot speed of anything it inflicts. Yes, correct. This is going through Satan, so you have to kill off Satan at the end of Sheol to get a point, or a round win, I should say, in these matches. And then next week, when we start up the actual divisional matchups, those go through Cathedral. Third week, when we have the, the conference championships. Wow, I can't talk. And also in the overall finals, the 4th week, we go all the way through the game in the chest. So this is actually the last time we're going to see anybody take on Satan this year. So we're going to have to bid goodbye to Satan after round 2 or 3 here. Alright, so there's a little gish spawning. Like I said, a little bit more health for LogCat on the left side. He's going to head back for this half a heart container, which, as he moves down to the next floor, is going to give him his 6th red heart. So he's got a nice health build going on. Another immediate item room for him. Oh, and the Halo. How about another health container and plus to all of his stats, except I believe it's missing range, if I'm not mistaken. I think the Halo forgets the range up. But again, damage up, fire rate increase, movement speed increase. Pretty darn nice. And again, being that you have the luck foot, might as well try gambling. Oh, how about that? How about another 1 cent for that half an eternal heart on LogCat's side? That is only protected by the 1 blue heart that he has at the moment. But again, if he gets that to the next floor, he could have 8 heart containers by the caves. Minimally. So another Joker card. Oh, God, these things. So Freak still holding that Joker card, which again could teleport you into either God Room or Devil Deal, whichever it happens to be. I don't think he's ever going to use that, though, because even though he set it in his favor to give him nothing but God Rooms, and he's seen nothing but God Rooms to this point, I wouldn't do that. That's just too much of a risk for me at this point. I don't want to reset this run if I'm him. Damn it, my cat just clawed through my hand there. Anyways, ow. So Freak heading into his secret room here. Super secret, I should say. Let's see, what all did he want out of this? He wants his bloody penny back. Maybe that pinky eye. Decisions. Pinky eye it is. So random poison now on free shots. And again, there's that boss for LogCat finally showing up. Nothing but good pills here, so... Ooh, another health container. You've got to be kidding me. So already with 8 heart containers, now LogCat could get at least 9, maybe 10 by his 3rd floor. That's insane. So where's this item room going to be now? It's got to be connected over there. Wow, this is a crazy setup on this floor again on Freak's side. 2 of diamonds would double up your money normally. But again, since Freak had no money, it gives him 2 pennies. So again, not really going to help him much unless maybe we wind up gambling with it. Because again, with that luck foot, might as well if you come across an arcade. Going to pay it off well for LogCat to this point. Again, it's just finishing off Larry. There's a little bit of range up. How about that? He gets that Eternal Heart back. My God. So there's another heart container. 9 now for LogCat. He's on Caves 1. Unbelievable. Yeah, tanking cat, anyone? And again, remember, we can't go into devil rooms with the rules of VideoGameFreak set up, so there's no way to spend those. Yeah, there's a fire rate increase now with those pills. Again, you're not going to get stat downs as you're playing with Kane, so might as well eat every single pill you come across. LogCat a little bit more range up on his side now. Oh, wow. How about the poop? Well, the carry's on. That last item could not have been better. Freak tried it again. Might as well at least put it down. Try to get an item out of it if you can. But again, nothing this time. Freak's actually one that's found an Eternal Heart within the poop this year, so he'll actually try it. He's not going to take it with. Again, Guppy said a far better item here. He's into his red mom's foot fight. And again, she'll stomp down her foot repeatedly over and over. Just walk back and forth in the center of the room. Dodge those triple shots from time to time. Or stand right down by the doorway here, like he's doing. And if you're just far enough back, you'll see she'll stomp her arm out repeatedly. And she has pretty much no way to hit you. Alright, another health container, number 4 on Freak's side. He gets 2 soul hearts out of this as well. I'm going to say that Polaroid's kind of useless for him. Indeed it is. He's going to take the pinky eye with him on down to the next floor. TheLogcat finally with a space use item himself, taking the Doctor's Remote, which is a one-time use of of Epic Fetus. I always say that wrong. So you'll see this probably utilized against his boss here. You'll see a large targeting system basically used on the ground. Let's give this one moment here. And again, give it a moment on Freak's side. He's got another wonderful loading screen error. You can thank Flash for this. Oh, that's going to be too close to him. There we go. Very nicely done by TheLogcat, except he had to take damage standing in the corner. Freak popping through. Oh, come on, Flash. Don't loop him. Freak's had problems with loading screen errors this year. This is literally the only reason the Cobalt streak is still undefeated, is a loading screen error on Freak's side. Although he pops through, finally gets himself his floor, and it's the Curse of the Labyrinth. So, judging by this, his boss fights are going to be on the far right side. So he doesn't have all that far to go here. That's the only place they can be. This is an easy one to figure out, Freak. This is so easy. Oh, God. He took a chance. Wow. Woo. That was a risky move right there. I can't believe he did that. That's what he was thinking about, was that Joker card. Wow, Freak. Cojones in a freaking wheelbarrow. Woo. Do you have a wheelbarrow big enough for your cojones, sir? Wow, to that. Teleports into what could have been a devil deal and an instant reset. Instead gets a God Room, which again is still your way down to Shale, which is where we finish this round. Wow, to that risk on Freak's side. Beautiful move, but wow. Did that ever pay off? Holy crap. I didn't even consider that. Look at this. Moonstrats himself right over to the devil fight as well. Holy Moses, did this pay off for NYVideoGameFreak. Wow, that one's going to go down in BOILeR history as one of the ballsiest moves I have ever seen. Wow. Yeah, instant classic right there. Unbelievable. Freak clears out literally one room in his shale, is right on to the boss fight already. Unbelievable. Nice move there, VideoGameFreak. Wow, sir. I applaud the cojones in the wheelbarrow to him. But he's going to walk on in. Here we go, against Satan. He's going to drop that bomb. First, I can't think of words now. He has blown my mind. I can't think of words. Oh my god. No, the first spawn here gets just about half damage taken right off the bat with just the one well-timed bomb. Count to about 6, drop a bomb in the center. That first phase is just about halfway done and splits up almost immediately. So Freak gonna lead what is basically the Fallen around the room in a big game of cat and mouse. And again, 2 more phases of Satan to worry about after this. Unbelievable move right there, though. That literally is going to go down if he wins this round as one of the absolute ballsiest and best moves ever by one of our racers. That was lucky, but still, wow to that move. And yes, we will highlight that one out almost immediately tonight. So phase 1 down, on to phase 2 for Freak, where you have to worry about, if you walk in front of him, he can double brimstone or single brimstone you. So watch either his hands or his mouth. That'll let you know which one he's going to do. But if you stay just to the side, you'll get the quintuple and then the quad shot coming after you. You see Little Gitch actually slowing down the movement of those shots. And again, that's why we love him so much. Makes some of this part so much easier to dodge. And again, TheLogcat catching up quickly here. He's already in his depths 1, but well behind at this point. Freak still with a lot of help. There's that single brimstone. If you see him put his hands up, you'll get both of his hands brimstoning at you. But phase 2 just about done here. Freak still sitting on 5.5 hearts. Incoming phase 3. Bunches of stomping here. And the real fun is staying away from those poop socks, because this gets interesting. And yes, I call them flying exploding poop socks. I know that's not their name, but it is to me, because I hate them. That has cost me so many devil runs. Alright, there we go. Freak moving side to side. Nice dodging of those poop socks. Exactly what you want to do. Just like Mom's foot fight, I should say. You're dodging those shadows just the same way. Again, down to just the 4 hearts here. Still looking okay for himself. Again, you can't lose part of your soul heart and a red heart at the same time. Ooh, down to just the 2, though. Really got to be careful at this point, this Freak. Halfway and over halfway done now on this phase 3, and this is the last part, so just have to keep dodging. Again, keeping in line with everything, down to the 1 heart. This is where it gets risky. Oh boy. And you can't have any of these poop socks explode near you now at this point. It's Freak! Wow, that was too close. Wow. Woo-hoo-hoo! So Freak finishing this off in style. Wow. First off to that Joker card, sir. Your cojones need that chest that you see in the center of the room because they are effing gigantic, dude. Wow, to the move that Freak put down there. Holy crap, to the butt clenching at the end of that as well. But taking out Shale here, taking it with one room, might I add. All it took him. Bombed right on through. Gets clear of one room. Takes out Satan. Has himself a 1-0 lead. But wow, to that finish. Not just the teleport, but wow to the finish, getting down to just the 1 heart. That was butt clutch central right there. You about gave me a heart attack, dude. I can't imagine what he's doing right now. So, on that note, because I know everybody needs a breather, while TheLogcat and he both get reset, let's take 2 minutes really quick here, get up and bust out the defibrillator, unheart attack ourselves, and get ready for round number 2, where we'll have the same rules in effect, and we'll link them up here in a second for you again. In the meantime, go in and say what's up to TheLogcat and VideoGameFreak. Tell them both great race there. Make sure to give Freak a wheelbarrow, because he's going to need a bigger one, because I think his cojones grew about 10 sizes. But we'll be right back in 2 minutes after we all unheart attack ourselves. Round 2 coming up real soon here. Freak looking for a win, TheLogcat looking to tie this up and force a game 3. We'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back and we're clear of those ads. I hope everybody had that defibrillator side or right to their side, because wow, to that first round finish. If you guys weren't here for that one, we'll highlight it out, but Freak with one of the craziest moves. That was insane, insanely lucky. And again, he set it up where he had a lot of God rooms to that point, but used a Joker card in the Womb XL. Again, has banned Devil rooms completely. Those are automatic resets if you find one. Got lucky enough to get a God room there with his way down to Shale, skipped the entire Womb XL like that, and got himself a 1-room Shale finish for a 1-0 lead. Ridiculous finish to that first round, and again, the wheelbarrow cannot contain the cojones on that man. We need more. We need a second wheelbarrow. One for each side, please. So again, we'll give you the link to both no, I'm kidding, but we'll give you the link to both of their channels. I'm not telling you to actually go in and donate to them, I'm just giving you crap. But here's a link to both of their channels. Again, ridiculously awesome first round here. But NYVideoGameFreak gonna look for a second straight win, try to take the night 2-0. TheLogcat gonna look to win this one, force a game 3. Again, there's the rules listed out on Spazbot. Let me go through this again for you. We're playing as Kane. Same boiler banned items, except replace the Bible with Pageant Boy. Bible is okay. D6 is also okay if you ever come across it, so are the toothpicks. Ooh, very nice. So good start on Freak's side. Odd Mushroom, damage up in 1 health container. He's off and running. So again, more back to the rules here. If you go into a Devil Room whatsoever, any Devil Deal Room is an automatic reset. You have to start your run over at that point. That's where the risk came in for Freak in round 1. If that would have been a Devil Room in that Womb XL, as his way down to Shale, that was a reset. So that was a huge risk that man took, but it paid off in dividends there. Cannot explain how lucky that was, though. Yeah, I think you need 2 dump trucks, exactly. We may need dump trucks here. We may need a lot of funding for this, guys. Let's see. By the way, he's a Jets fan, so we need a couple extra dump trucks for their season. Just, sorry. Had to. Sorry. Love you, Freak. Had to. Ooh, Lockout with no luck here, even though, as you see, you get that lucky foot starting off with Kane. So guaranteed nothing but good or neutral pills and a lot of luck up gambling as well. So let's see, Freak will fill that heart container. He's got some range up with Mom's underwear. First things first, though, let's check that curse room. And again, nothing good coming out of there, so he'll move back in, just get that full heal. He'll be onto his 2nd floor. Lockout gonna hope for some luck in that item room. Hopefully he can be off and run into that boss fight just over to the left side. Ugh. Spectral Tears with the Ouija board. How about no thanks? We want some damage up, just like Freak found. So no luck yet. Lockout gonna reset yet again, hoping for the best. Only that 1 floor behind, and they're small floors, as he just saw. Oh, don't misunderstand me, Glorious. There's worse teams at the moment. I'm just saying, like, you know, come on. It's the Jets. Really? Like, really? They're better off now that they don't have Sanchez throwing the ball, or fumbling the ball, as it were. I'm a Bears fan. I get to give crap to other teams. So you see Lockout with one of his orbitals here. He's got that 1 fly floating around that'll block shots for him. So let's see if we can't find that item room with something good, because at least he's got a defensive start. Oh, jeez. Kane enable anyone? How about reset? Yeah, no thanks. That's not the brotherly combo that you want. Oh, really? So straight up banned item in Ipecac. Again, that would have turned your tears into fireable poison bombs, but one of the banned items by BoIler's rules. Technically, using boiler rules, we just switched out the Bible, which is now legal, with banning Pageant Boy. Yes, you're. Oh my. Uh-oh. Lockout found the D6. Oh god, so he's off and running here. Might as well check that curse room. It's 2 red chests. It's risky. He wanted to find an item, if nothing else, in there. But again, the D6, for rule number 1, let me put these in here again, can only be used against banned items, so nothing good. Lockout actually going to reset it, so moot point there. But it could have only been used against the banned items listed in those 2 pictures. So let's see, speed up for Log. Again, another reset, because that isn't going to help him any. There's that best friend bomb on Freak's side. Normally that would draw enemies over to it, but again with boss fights slightly different on there. But again, a one-time big bomb usage. I believe that does Mr. Mega damage, if I'm not mistaken. And we get to greet our oh-so-favorite horseman on Lockat, so let's all say, to Famine if you would. By the way, Polyphemus Tears. So you may notice the large damage up on Lockat's Tears. So he's pretty happy with this run. Oh my goodness. Hello to what is no longer a banned item on Freak's side. Into his god room. Hello to the Bible. Wow. This is going to get interesting, guys. So we're going to get to see why the Bible was banned all season. Hello. This is interesting. That will one-hit kill both Mom's foot and Mom's heart. Whatever you do, do not use that against Satan or any other boss after that. But one-hit kill against 2 of those boss fights now. And those are 2 of the most time-consuming bosses that Freak could find. So that is nice for him. Now he's got the Celtic Cross, 33% chance that if he gets hit and takes damage, it gives him a 5-second damage shield. So he'll be invincible for that time. I love when my Comcast only freezes the one on the right. I don't understand this. I don't understand. Anyways, let's get a Judgy Please. Wow, that was quick. 1 penny Judgy Please and thank you. Bob's Curse, 5 extra bombs now for Freak along with poison ability on those. We got Spectral Tears yet again on Lockat's side. He's also found his boss fight. Now with Isaac's head has a trinket that becomes a follower shooting out base damage tears. Nope, in the AFC, or excuse me, in the wildcard round here, not just in the AFC, but in the wildcard round, we go through Shale, so you have to kill off Satan in this. So let's see, Magic 8 Ball will increase the shot speed for LogCat. That is a slightly mismarked item. Also gets the Tower card, which is a one-time use of Anarchist Cookbook, spawning random bombs throughout the room for you. But again, with that Polyphemus damage catching up quickly, they're both on Caves 1 right now. Log just looking for the item room to literally make it dead even here. And again, with Super Envy on the left or the right-hand side for VideoGameFreak, he's gonna be there a moment. You can see all the splitting going on here, and there is a little bit of extra health on these. I believe Isaac's head is piercing damage, yes. If I'm not mistaken, that does have piercing effect. I kind of forget, though. I think it does. Yes, it does. I just saw it, because yes, it goes through. So yes, there is piercing ability on that as well. Good point right there. I never do say that. Yeah, got the Bible? Hey, Super Envy. That'll make up the time differential. It almost pretty much has. That's the sad thing. So we'll wait for that bomb, kick the key over to him, and he'll be right out of here looking for that boss fight still. We got the boss fight showing up on LogCat's. There's his item room. So now he's technically in the lead, and hello to damage up finally for him. So we got the odd mushroom on both sides now. Damage up and a heart container for LogCat. And again, because Devil Deal rooms are banned, that's why you see LogCat not going in there. He doesn't really, game, really, Flash. Where did that go? Where did the rock go, man? So anyways, let's try that again. What I was trying to say is LogCat, knowing full well that Devil Deals are banned, wants no part of teleporting there because there's a good chance that'll take you into a Devil Deal, and that's an instantaneous reset. Alright, so those nasty enemies finally out of the way. Ooh, golly, that's tough. So, Book of Belial would have been a nice damage up on your tiers. Also Necronomicon, but that's both going to get left behind in favor of the Bible and those one-hit kills later on. Again, during the meantime, you can fly for the room that you use it in as free. And again, a little more range for LogCat. And he'll be moving on down to his caves too, so slight advantage on his side. We got a store showing up here. At least we got a heal out of it for Freak. May take that key back, but nope, gonna pass on it. Head right on over into his boss fight, just one room behind, fighting Peep now. There's that flight ability with Bible. And again, it makes you, like, kind of think, like, oh, okay, cool, when I fight the devil or, you know, Isaac or whatever, I can just use this and be able to fly. Pop that when you walk in the room, you're in a lot of trouble, because that'll insta-kill you. And again, nice Poison Bomb usage here against Peep, really ripping on through him for Freak. And there you go, already done. Another health container, another God Room for him. In which this time, now he's got automatic flight all the time and another health container with the Holy Grail. So he'll move on down to his caves too with perma-flight. Doesn't even have to worry about using the charge on that Bible until he gets into his mom's heart and mom's foot. And another immediate boss fight showing up for Freak, so let's see. Does he want his item room at this point? Again, he does have plenty of keys. It's a matter of coming across it, though. And again, it's a race mentality by opposed to just trying to build a really phenomenal run. Yeah, he chose wisely. Johnny, what's up, dude? Alright, so Freak on into his boss fight. This could actually really pay off. He's got Chad, which again will guarantee a spawn of Little Chad at the end of this fight. So every couple rooms Freak clears out now, Little Chad will spawn half a red heart for him to pick up. Good way to heal if he needs to. And again, that last poison tick. There's Little Chad, another God Room for him. Oh, we're running out here, so let's see. Guardian Angel yet again, double speed orbital for Freak. Let's see about his item room. No thank you, he says, right on down to his depths. Same time as LogCat, who just took out his boss fight as well. And again, you see Ghost Baby following around LogCat, also shooting out Spectral Tears, same as he is. Those will be able to go through rocks if he does happen to cross flying ability. And finally, a Space Use item for LogCat, Game Kid showing up in his Depths 1, so he can now turn into Pac-Man, eat his enemies, which gives him a chance that it'll heal him for half a red heart every time he does so. And again, I believe you get 5 or 7 seconds out of that. I can't remember the exact timer. There's so many items, I screw up timers so easily. Alright, so Locke just needs to find his boss fight here. Again, Freak looking for both item room and boss fight. Obviously doesn't really seem to care about finding his item room so much, though. And keep in mind, when he finds his Depths 2 boss fight, that's an insta-kill of it coming up. So he has no fear of taking damage in that room. What's up, Fade? How you doing? And again, you think Spectral Tears here. Logcat can hang out over those rocks, as you see. Or behind him, I should say. Ah, 2 soul hearts, thank you for the heals. There is that boss fight for him. And there go my frames. Come on. Comcast, breathe, bro. Breathe. There we go. I hate that it does that for like 1 second every hour. Alright, so moving in for a Monstro 2 fight, and champion version of Monstro makes this one a little bit tougher to deal with as far as the pattern goes. Normally, you can see the 1-2 twitch, a little bit of a pause, just like this. There we go, now he's got it set up. So you see a 1-2 at the head, pause and then Brimstone. Move in between that 2 and the Brimstone on the pause. Go side to side, you can keep him in this pattern if you're quick enough. Red Champion Monstro makes this very tough to do though, he's very quick about his movements. But again, both taking on their boss fights here. We got Loki over on the right side getting melted through by VideoGameFreak. And again, Freak's holding onto a Sun card as well, which is a full map reveal, compass reveal along with it, and full red heart heal for him, along with damage to everything in the room. Yet another God room and another health container for him. In which, oh god, there it is. I knew it was going to happen sooner or later. Sacred Heart, it happened. So how about another health container for Freak? Full heal on that. He's got ridiculous tears that have homing effect on him now, as well as damage up. Yeah. Again, you guys can set it up yourselves, or you can actually, like, not guarantee that you get God or Devil Deal rooms, but Freak knows what he's doing with this. If you haven't noticed all season, you can actually set it up, and he always does. So Sacred Art for him. We got Sacrificial Dagger on the left side for Logcat, which is also very nice damage. Again, especially with Game Kid. You can faceplant with that as you're invincible with Game Kid. Let that do contact damage. Sacrificial Dagger, boy, I can't talk, will do 17 damage every time it makes contact. And the crowd goes wild. Again, there you see the homing ability on the tears. It gets to be a little bit of a troll sometimes, though. As you notice, you don't exactly get to line up your tears in the normal way that you would. So it can be a pain in the butt. But again, you notice very helpful at the same time. Lots of damage up on it. And now, obviously, item rooms are a thing of the past on Freak's side. We got a pause going on, so give us a second or two here. Log's apparently, well, I assume he paused first, so I assume Log had to go take care of something real quick. So hang tight real quick. Again, they're on a call together, so let me get you a link into both of their channels here. And again, you'll actually be able to hear when they get rolling again. But obviously, real life gets in the way sometimes. So hang tight. Yeah, VideoGameFreak, the angel, man. And it looks like we're back off and running. So again, best of luck, guys. And thank you for the sportsmanship, obviously, like it's been all season. If one person has to pause, both of them always wind up doing it. It's been great like that. So thank you one and all for doing so this year. Yeah, stupid real life. Why you gotta be so real life? Huh? Huh? I don't get it, man. Alright, so again, not even gonna worry about the money. There's that boss fight on Freak's side, and again, we're about to see why the Bible's been banned all season within BOILeR. You guys ready for this? Let's see, I doubt Freak cares about his item. Nope. Prepare the drum roll. Spacebar, done. So let's... Oh! You shouldn't have stood right there! Oh my god. Freak just screwed himself. So, if you didn't notice, he just picked up the crown, folks. Yeah, that's a reset. Shouldn't have stood right there, man. This is why you guys gotta pay attention to where you actually stand when you insta-kill something that can spawn a banned item for you. So that's a reset on Freak's side coming in. Yeah, and speaking of that mom's foot fight, Logcat now moving into his. He also just picked up the crystal ball. Excuse me real quick, I have a hiccup coming in. Okay, much better. I think I got rid of that now. I'm holding my breath, too, so bear with me if it sounds like I'm rushing this sentence. But LogCat just picked himself up the crystal ball. That's going to give him a full map reveal along with the compass effect on it. Either going to spawn a card or a soul heart for him. Okay, I have to breathe. Okay, I think I got rid of him. Sorry. Anyways, so Freak starting over again here has found his boss room already. There's that first item room for him. Why was it banned? That's Freak got to make the rules for this run. So because he's got the higher seed from having the better regular season coming in, he got to make the rules and choose what character they used. By the way, real quick, health container for LogCat. Let's see, you gonna keep Isaac's head or take the Polaroid? Polaroid it is. So LogCat gonna move on down into the womb. He'll hit this space use. There you go, his entire map reveal, and it gives him a soul heart. So we'll be back to that original room at some point, probably for the soul heart, but mooned himself, I should say, love that term, into his secret room. He'll just walk right on over towards his boss fight here instead. Yeah, the Wrath of Diana edition. But again, New York Video Game Freak got to make the rules for this one, so he chose to play as Kane. Let me list out everything here. You can see 2 imager links that'll show you the entire rule layout. There you go. So he got to choose the rules and replace the Bible, which he had picked up as one of the banned items, so that was unbanned for this run. Replaced it with the crown, the pageant boy. So he wound up holding onto the Bible. One had killed Mom's foot with it, which is one of the abilities of it, but it spawned the crown right underneath his feet. He picked it up, and that's a banned item and an automatic reset. So, ouch. Yeah, to that one is just a flat-out ouch. He put that in as a joke, quite honestly, and he even told me, he's like, I'm just doing it as a joke, whatever. And lo and behold, look how it played out in round 2. So, ouch. That one hurts. I gotta say, that one really hurts. Decent enough item. Video Game Freak a reset on Horror Babylon again here. Log taking on our not-so-favorite boss fight as far as the horsemen go. Conquest, a bit of a troll, but it's working out nicely. The Log can position himself right behind that rock and not get those purple shots to hit him. Ooh, unless they bend around like that. That was trolling. So down to just 2 hearts for LogCat here. And ooh, thank you to the orbital. That cute. Oh no. Cube and me blocked a shot. Get out of the wall, Conquest. Oh, look at this. Thankfully, Spectral Tears and Piercing get through the wall, apparently. I didn't know that. There's a way to kill him. Interesting. So a little bit of heal back. Flying would be nice, honestly, with that white pony, but do you want the map reveal? Oh, that's tough. Man, that's a tough call. Let's see, Log gonna head back for this 1 heart heal. He knows he's got the soul heart all the way back there, but that's a lot of rooms to clear for 1 soul heart. Man, tough call. He's going to leave behind the map with the crystal ball, take himself that flight with the pony. So perma flight, perma movement speed increase, and with his space use, he now has a charge in a straight line that'll make him invincible and pop out crack the sky, so light beams out of the sky danger anything that hits him. Alright, bombs are key pill. Actually, LogCat doesn't need keys anymore. There's no more stores, no more item rooms. And he just flipped out 9 keys and turned them into 9 bombs. So really good pill find right there. And again, as using Kane, you don't find bad pills. At worst, you get neutral ones, like that bombs are key. Yeah, exactly. And what did we learn today? Don't ban the crown, it bites you in the butt. Oh man, just the placement on that was ridiculous. So again, if he would have one-hit killed it and stood anywhere else in that room, he would have been clear of picking it up automatically, but it just so happened that Mom's Foot spawned the crown on Freak. So he got screwed over there. But now getting another of Diana's favorite items, actually picks up the sad onions, so he gets, as you notice in the arrows, he's got double tears on there. It upped his fire rate considerably. Yeah, you got a ridiculously carry item. Hit the spacebar and just like, cool, I get to one-hit this. Didn't want to get hit by the foot itself. Hit the spacebar as he didn't want to take the damage. Hit it, and yeah, that didn't turn out well for him, as of all things, it spawned the one item that was banned for him. So it's pretty bad luck, honestly. Alright, so with that arcade, again, with the Lucky Foot, Kane has a really good chance of winning consistently, and you're seeing LogCat spend a little bit of time here trying to get maybe another orbital if he can. Doesn't he have 3? No, he only has 2, that's right. No luck with the slot machine. So now maybe we try to find Scatoli out of this if we can. Oh boy, keys. He doesn't need them. No, that was a ridiculously good run that Freak had going. It was just, like I said, the one item that Mom's Foot could have spawned, and it did. Right up underneath his feet as he one-hit killed it with the Bible. Ooh, getting a soul heart out of blowing up the slot, or the heart machine with TheLogcat, so he's got another heart laying out on the floor still. So a little bit of heals still left on the floor. Might as well spend the rest of this money on Log side. Bombs are always a good thing. Especially against the last couple boss fights here. Why, thank you. Alright, space use item. Now Freak's got himself the unicorn horn, so we'll see this put to use against whatever his boss fight is in this store. So Duke of Fly is just about to get torn to shreds. You have to actually walk out and make new contact to do more damage, but as you see, you can make walking into him contact damage. Oh, there's that crown again. We're taking pot shots at the crown. I think he might be upset with it. Anyways, he's also found himself now the Holy Grail yet again. One health container up, he gets perma-flying. Gets another health container increase as he's gotten himself a soul heart, or an eternal heart there, I should say. That as he took down to the next floor became a full red heart container for him. Oh, I love these guys. But again, TheLogcat working along in his womb too, just looking for Mom's heart at this point. Again, we raced through Shale, so he's still got another floor after this yet to deal with. So believe me, not over yet by any means. Shale's a bit of a troll. Ooh, Hierophant, 2 more soul hearts spawning off of that card. And let's see if this doesn't happen to be the correct way. It's either going to be, I think, one more room and a dead end for TheLogcat, or he finds his boss here. Ooh, that dime chime, there we go. So like I was saying, it's either a dead end or that boss fight. Lo and behold, boss fight it is for TheLogcat. And 2 more bombs as well, so more money for him to gamble with if he comes across another way to actually play, let's say, a devil, or a beggar, I should say, in Shale, or happens across another arcade, which would be lucky as hell. But it could happen. So we're going to see the double bomb technique. TheLogcat actually just barely missed on placing the second one there. But again, with plenty of bombs in tow, ripping on through Mom's heart already. On the right side, VideoGameFreak just picked up his new item room here on the 3rd floor. Got himself pinking shears, which again, we'll see used here. It cuts off your body from your head. Head can fly around the room, which Freak could already fly, so, whatever, moot point on that one. But the body does damage to anything it comes in contact with, and as you see, it's melting through Fistula here. Ooh, interesting combo here. So another God Room, Scapular. If Freak gets down to half a red heart, that'll spawn... Oh, geez, interesting. That'll spawn 1 full blue soul heart for him. Oh my god! What?! 1 play of a Demon Beggar, and he gets freaking soul heart, or freak... Oh my god, another one, dude. You've got to be kidding me. Wow, Sacred Heart again for Freak. 1 play of a Demon... Wow, dude. So moving on to his caves too. Freak again with this build going on here is going to try to play catch up. Log just about done with Mom's heart. 1 more hit ought to do it. And again, he's got himself, well, it's actually a God Room here. What do you know? It finally gave him a God Room. So he's moving on down to Shale one way or the other. That was still just a way down to Shale in that God Room, no matter what. Doesn't actually give you an item like we just saw in Freaks, but wow. So let's see, with that item room, we got Eve's Dead Bird, so nothing special, but if Freak does get hit, it's more ways to get damage output on the screen. Because again, that'll bring the bird out, and it'll try to damage anything it can walk into, same as that pinking shear body. Although much less damage, might I say. And this is why we don't like Shale, these demon eyes. Those specifically are evil. So Log's at 4.5 hearts here. And again, Freak gonna do some gambling is, again, with that lucky foot, might as well try it. Ooh, not what he wants. Let's hope for at least another trinket out here. So more health for Freak. That Cursed Skull, if you get down to half a red heart, when you do so, it's actually gonna take you out of the room, teleport you out, and refresh the room on you. So Child's Heart would be more chance of heart spawns. Missing Page, if you get hit, a 5% chance that you do a death card damage to everything in the room, and everything gets hit for 40. Alright, LogCat just about done with this room here. Any second now, because it has no health, that thing's gonna die. There we go. So not even gonna bother with the curse room. Found himself a dead end here. Monstro not worth taking out. He'll just bomb right back out. And let's try over to the right side of this map. Just looking for a Satan fight. Wow, Dime coming out of a heart machine. Freak, good God. This is why that Lucky Foot's so much fun. Kane's a fun character to run as. Let's see, secret room possibly? Ooh, LogCat did find it. Ooh, and a good way to gamble too. That's exactly what he needed. So let's see, getting his money back if nothing else. Yeah, that dime chime. Ah, so nice. So let's see, more pills. Log will hang out of those for a second and hopes that's a full heal. How about another God room for Freak? More speed with a wooden spoon. Oh my God, the Bible again. Well, how about the exact same run all over again for Freak? Jesus. He's thinking about this now. Does he want the Bible or does he want the pinking shears? Bible it is, and he's moving on down to his depths one. Oh, good God. Here we go again. He's already seen one time. He's seen the banned item that he put in last time that screwed him over. But he's already seen Pageant Boy show up once. I don't think he's going to have it spawn right underneath him again, but I bet you he also moves away from Mom's foot this time. Again, it's been explained over and over how to actually do this, guys. You can actually set it up where you get either nothing but God or devil deals. It's not guaranteed that you're getting them, but it sets it well in your favor. So it's been explained over and over how to do it. It's not cheating. It's exactly why Freak set the rules the way he did. Because he's been doing this all season. If you haven't noticed, literally go back and watch VideoGameFreak's races. Tell me how many devil deals you actually saw on his. Because you can count them on one hand. There have been very few. Alright, let's see. He's got his boss fight. I probably wouldn't worry about the item room. Definitely not now, as he's found greed in his store. So again, no way to spend that money. He's just gonna melt through this fight. Alright, it's Freak melting on through Gish here, so we'll wind up with Little Gish once again. We got LogCat down to just the 2 hearts. Where the heck is this boss fight for him? Alright, there's Little Gish, yet another God room. And this time we got yet another Guardian Angel, so now we're looking like literally the exact same run as last time, because there's only so many items in those God rooms. You're pretty much getting the same stuff no matter what. It's just a matter of getting enough rooms. So now that double speed orbital will block shots for him. Let's see. Just need some heals and that boss fight on Log's side. Could really use the heals before anything else, but he'd love to see that boss fight too. Down to just the 1 heart on Log's side. At least he's got pills here. Yeah, it's bombs are key again. That's right. He's already seen those. So let's see. Where else can we get some heals? How about a super secret room? Man, would that be handy right about now. That's exactly what he's looking for. Yeah, no luck yet. Can't be down at the bottom. Can't be over in the next room. So let's see. Gotta go into this one. There's that boss fight. Oh, man, this room. Thankfully, that got cleared out very easily for LogCat, but now what do? Where can we grab some heals as LogCat? Because he does not want to face this with just the 1 heart. Although he's going to have no choice in the matter unless he happens across the super secret room. No luck. Where is this thing? He's got 1 other room that he can check viably here, so he's going to go all the way over to the left side of this hallway and check up at the top. Ooh, actually going to try to clear some more rooms. Risky move, but this could pay off. He does have a champion mob in here that could spawn him a heart, if nothing else. Ooh, and he's got it stuck in the door, so very easy way to kill this off. Ooh, and it is half a heart. So at least now LogCat can safely take 1 hit. It's still just 1, but at least he can take a hit now. See, another fire rate increase with those pills. He's going to keep looking for something here. Wow, actually those eyeballs glitching out the knights and actually killing him out. That was handy. Another bombs are key. Not what he's hoping for. Needs a full health. Needs that super secret. No luck yet. He's running out of bombs for this too. Wow, where's it going to be? Oh, lordy. Hey, TBA. How you doing tonight? So, Sloth mini-boss fight. Again, if you haven't noticed, Freak also picked himself up that habit. So, oh my god, and an Emperor card. Interesting. So, Freak's going to be able to teleport directly to a boss fight now. Let's see, does he want to deal with anything else on this floor? He's thinking about it. Oh boy, he's going to hang out of that Joker card. We saw this last time, and we saw this really pay off for Freak, but oh man, is that risky. So Joker card could teleport you into a Devil Room, which again, by Freak's rules, would be a reset. Ooh, and LogCat down to half a heart on his side. Make that 1.5 again, as at least he's cleared this room back out. But where else? He's got 10 bombs at least again, so let's find the super secret. Wow, no luck. Where is this thing? It's gotta be here. Oh my goodness. Alright, this one. Totally. It's gonna be this one. Yep, no. Okay, this one. Yep, this one. Hey, found it. Be hearts. That's not hearts. That's the flat penny, giving LogCat a chance that if he picked up coins, would have spawned keys for him. Even the bloody penny would have been something nice at this point, but with only the one other room left to clear, there's nothing else he can do. So it looks like he is going to head straight on over, unless he wants that challenge room, which he can't even get into now that I think about it. Log going to move in to face the devil, so here we go, guys. Again, phase 1 just about halfway done, now melting right on through it. Wow, getting all the way through, and again, to split it, no matter how much damage you've done, it's going to put it back to that health bar being all the way back full for him at halfway. But melts right on through that first phase, still holding on to his 1.5 hearts. I think very good move on LogCat's side, on to phase 2 here. There's that Bible looking well away from that spawn point of the item is Freak, so there's that one-hit kill of Mom's Foot. He's going to move on down to the womb, excuse me. And again, LogCat just this half a heart left on phase 2 right now. That was a little too close for comfort. Oh god, that's the problem. One way or the other, he was going to be in a little bit of trouble right there as he tried to dodge those 2 shots. So Freak well back in the... Oh god, here we go again. Here we go again. He's going to do it, isn't he? Womb XL Joker card. Go ahead, Freak. I see it this time. Go right ahead. No? He's going to hold it this time? Really? So another Womb XL. Freak did this in round 1 where he hit that Joker card. I figured he was going to do... Oh, God, he is. Oh, wow. He did it again. And 2 for 2. Wow. Oh, my God. Freak. Are you kidding me? Wow. Finds his devil... Again. Wow. Let me explain this. Joker card teleports you directly into a Devil Deal or God Room. Freak had a good chance that was a God Room off of that Joker card. But in a Womb XL, no matter what, that's your way down to Shale off of your God Room as well as your Devil Deal. But Devil Deal would have been a reset for Freak. Again, mind you. So, he took a big chance there, but skips all the way through the Womb XL now. Unbelievable move right there. So 2 for 2 doing that today. He's on to Shale, 1 last floor to clear, and he's looking for a 2-0 win. Whew. And again, LogCat's picked up 2 health containers because of that odd mushroom that he got. So damage up along with the odd mushroom. 2 heart containers because of that health up he got at the end of the boss fight as well. He's onto his 2nd floor already. Again, Freak finding himself a dead end. Doesn't even want to bother with greed. Actually, now he's going to anyways. Oh boy, a Steam sale makes half off of any other item in stores, except there's no stores after Depths 2, so that's a totally useless item, but whatever, it's there. Wow, to this room. So again, Freak dealing with some pretty nasty enemies here, but again, with that homing effect, not so bad. The problem's getting the shot to line up behind those enemies with homing tiers. That's where I have my issues. Yeah, great job there by Freak so far. Alright, Harlequin baby, so we see this on both sides now, and again, both have that follower shooting out those V-pattern red tiers. And one more time, let's all greet famine, if you would. And he gets his cube of meat, so moving on with that one's going to block some shots for him. Same thing as the Orbital's doing on Freak's side, except only spinning at normal speed, as opposed to the Guardian Angel going at double speed. But again, log on down to his Caves 1 already. Freak's still looking for this boss fight here on Shale. Doing really good keeping all that health in tow, though. And again, I guarantee you, he's popping that Bible usage outside the Devil Room because he does not want to use it in that fight. Again, he's already got flying anyway, so it'd be moot point for him. But that would insta-kill him, so I guarantee he's going to blow the charge on that before he goes in. Ooh, and dealing with a pretty annoying room here, so Freak getting all these extra spawns on him, dealing with double Loki and all these extra enemies, now down to just the 2 hearts himself. Now make that just the 1 heart on his side, so definitely living in Sketchville over on Freak's build. Alright, 2 hearts actually going to double up the amount of hearts Freak's holding in his container, so now he's up to 2 there. We got another real nasty room here. Thankfully, he's got at least 2 of those out of the way, but these devil eyes are brutal. Ah, thank you, heals. So now 3 hearts on Freak's side. Where is... Oh my god, these rooms setups on Freaks are evil tonight. Jesus. So you might as well finish off this room at this point, being that you got some of the nasty enemies out of the way. And exactly what Freak will do, because there's a good chance he has to go back through this room again if he doesn't find his boss fight, whichever direction he chooses. Monstro 2, not obviously a big deal here for Freak. Hoping for some health out of this, though, if he can. Anything would be nice. Health? Ah, those aren't health, that's coins. So let's see, upwards here. Wow, another dead end on Freak's side. So again, still not hearts. We found a boss fight over for TheLogcat on the Caves 2. And again, still no wider room for him yet, though. So let's see, Freak should be going the right way now. There should only be a couple more rooms left to clear out here until he finds the devil fight, but he's low on health himself. See, that matchstick's going to be more chance of bomb spawns for TheLogcat as a trinket. Alright, so like I said, using up that Bible charge right outside because that will kill you in this next fight. Freak's gonna look for a 2-0 win here. But 2.5 hearts going into a devil fight's a tad bit risky, and he's getting his breath back beforehand because this won't be fun. It'll be fun, don't misunderstand me, but yeah. Alright, so there's that bomb. Phase 1 just about halfway done already, split up into the 2 parts of Fallen. Again, laying down really good damages for Freak, so almost done with Phase 1 already. There it goes, Phase 2 spawning. Again, we've seen this be a bit of a troll. There's 1 damage, as again, if you see the 2 hands come up, he's double brimstoning you. So if you can get through while he's still shooting that quad and quintuple shot, you're safe. But again, perfect timing right there. If you're doing it any other timing, it's messy. But Freak through Phase 2. Oh, God, that actually spawned his Bible usage again because of the habit. So again, don't hit the space use, whatever you do. But again, down at half a heart, that spawned the 1 full soul heart container for him. He can still get hit just once on Phase 3, halfway through this already. Just can't hit that space use, can't take 2 hits, but so far so good. Ankh picked up on TheLogcat's side. Freak would have loved to have that. But it won't even matter from the looks of it. Last little bit of damage. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, to this one. And Freak got another God room, I'd like to point out, by the way. So, wow, to that one. My God, ladies and gentlemen, 2-0 victory over on Freak's side. Woo!